Hey guys, how it goes? So I've been wanting to talk about this subject for quite a while, and thankfully there are two new items I can talk about with the subject. This is the Jurassic Park, more or less the Lost World Jurassic Park puppets. So again, I just wanted to talk about this for quite a while. I do have a few in my collection, but we will go over the ones that I have found online to show you guys. I'm sure there's more, but first off, here's the brand new one, the baby T-Rex hatchling, which has the hand glove underneath, so it looks like you're holding it, and while you're operating the baby underneath, that looks really cool. It's like $60 at Walmart. Before then, we had this baby blue, which should have been baby beta. I'm not gonna lie, it'd be cool to repaint this kind of, but I'm thinking it'd be kind of hard with the cloth body to make it look like another raptor, honestly. And then here's like what I think they were inspired by from the theme parks and whatnot, and also along the lines of like Jurassic Cruise and all that, or sorry, Jurassic Quest and all that fun stuff of people walking around with baby animals. Or baby dinosaurs and their one hand holding it. I did this for one Halloween with my little red T-Rex, but we'll go over that later when I get to it. But I hope someone can repaint the baby T-Rex to look like this. I know it's Jurassic Park, would be really cool to make it look like the Lost World baby. So here's some good reference photo if anybody ever wants to do that. But here's the Lost World. Here's the big hand T-Rex, or at least I think it's the big hand. I know there's two different sizes. There's this one and a much larger one. This one I never had. A friend of mine had it when I was growing up. Yeah, this is, I think, the one they had was the sound bites one. It's much larger, and when you close the mouth, it bites out, makes roaring sounds and chomping noises and all that fun stuff. Here's a full body one, so you're putting its hand right up where you think it goes, so it's kind of funny. But speaking of baby T-Rexes, they also had the baby T-Rex hand puppet, which I do not have. I have the smaller finger puppet version of this, but not this one. I do have this one as well. I found it in the flea market a few years ago. The tongue was a little ripped, but all I had to do was super glue it, and it was just fine. I might throw up a picture of me with it a few years ago, which is really stupid. Here's a photo of me. I was a little younger back then, so ignore the goofy face. But this is also in a few videos as well. And then same with the smaller one, the sound bites one. This is the one that my buddy had that was also in the video. Both of them were in the video of when my friend was more about Muldoon, so check that video out. Here's ones I've never seen before. I think these are like two little, you put your fingers for the legs. So there's a baby T-Rex and the Raptor. Those look really rare. I can never see those in person. Here's one I got off eBay for like $12 a few years ago. This isn't the photo, but this is a photo I found of it. And then I had to borrow one from my buddy Ted, who does Jurassic Park Compound here on YouTube. He's so awesome, does a lot of repaints. Hopefully you don't mind me borrowing this, Ted. I think I asked you before, you said it was okay. But this is the only photo I ever found of the Pachycephalosaurus hand puppet. It looks really awesome. I'd love to find it one day. Here's another full body one, and a Stegosaurus. This looks amazing. Again, I want this in my collection. Again, you put its hand up its rear end. There's a blue Triceratops as well. I couldn't find any good photos of it online. I know there's somewhere online of a blue one of the exact same kind of thing, but that's also rare. I think it's like $300 or something. So here's the finger puppets as well. Here's the 4-packs. I remember seeing this in stores. I don't think I ever got them when I was a kid. I might have. I don't remember. Here's another pack of them as well. Some of them are slightly packaged different. I think this is the same as the first image, but we're just going to keep it because why the heck not? And the same with this. This is the T-Rex and the Triceratops by itself. So I think there's a 2-pack and a 4-pack, and then here's a whole collection of all of them. I have all of these finally. And actually, I lied. I think they didn't show the Carnotaurus in this picture. But yeah, there's no Carnotaurus. But the Carnotaurus is like the only finger puppet I've ever seen. Here's my red T-Rex that I have. I use this for a costume line. I use like the hand puppet, kind of like a park ranger and whatnot. I don't have photos of that anywhere. I wish I did. Here's a blue one of the Triceratops. Not fleshy, but it's more like the plush version of it. Same as the red T-Rex. I'd love to find this one as well. And then a little restaurant I discovered called Quick. I'm not sure. I don't think they're anywhere in America, whatnot. But Quick apparently in 2001 had Jurassic Park 3 hand puppets, which is really awesome. I love these. I would love to own these one day. I'm probably super hard to find, but these honestly remind me of in the year 2000 when McDonald's had dinosaur hand puppets from the movie Dinosaur. Obviously, you had a few other creatures in the bottom, but the hand puppets were the whole game. Like, that's all I wanted was the hand puppets. I think I still have I think I have one of them somewhere, but yeah, and here's someone with their whole display of it. I would like to have this display. This would be really cool to display in the nerd room that I have. My favorite one was the Carnotaurus, even though I pretend it was a T-Rex from Jurassic Park when I play with my toys. I reenacted that, the car scene so many times you have no idea as a kid. Here's the one from 2015-ish. It's like a foam, soft rubber type deal. This Raptor looks okay, but it looks a little silly. Honestly, and just how big and goofy the teeth are. I get it's soft foam, kind of like those Hulk hands back in the day, but for safer play and whatnot. And I guess they fall apart too easily. I never had one. I never cared for them, honestly. These ones I would like to get across my hands on, though, or if I ever come across them. They're like these little foam finger puppets from probably somewhere over in the UK. Honestly, the Potosaurus would be great, but I would love to have all of them. I know they're probably super hard to find unless you go to eBay. But speaking of which, so back in 1998, we had this amazing Godzilla movie. I know not many people love it. I love it personally. It's one of my favorite movies. It's just a giant good monster movie. They had a few hand puppets that were similar to the Jurassic Park Lost World ones. So there's a full body one with the cloth plush body, and then there's a full hand puppet right there. I know there's many more, but it was hard to find some photos online because not many people do it. MIB here on YouTube, he does a lot. Monster Island Buddies, he has a whole collection of those. But for my final thoughts on this, I hope you guys really enjoy. I've been wanting to talk about the subject for a while. I know there's some images I could have shown. I just kind of couldn't find any good ones online without having to, screenshot a lot of things here and there, which is kind of tiresome. But that's the whole the Lost World Jurassic Park puppet collection, hand and finger puppets, I guess. But with that, take care and be excellent to each other, guys.